Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Comics Addiction. Uh, Finally back. Sorry about that, guys. Been gone for 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half at the very most. As you could see, my setup was a little lazy. I have not been feeling good. You could see my right there poker table probably. um, so first and foremost, sorry to everybody who has they have been supporting me, for my 400 subscriber contest. I'm actually already past 420. I was gonna do it when I hit 420. I was gonna say, "Hey, I got 420," but enough of that. I'm at 422. First, I want to say these are the people that I currently have. I may have missed somebody. Let me know on the comments down below. If I missed you, I'll definitely check it out. I have not left a comment, but to those that I have not left a comment, I'll definitely leave a comment. As I rewatch videos, it's been hectic over here in Southern California, as you guys know or heard about what's been going on. But I'll talk about that later. The subscribers or the people that have done a video for the Constant Sentries, Matilda, Metarog, AML, 64-page special, Josh R. Comics and Gaming, Alex Big Blue, the 88 Jester, the Comic Collector, TMC Comics. I know I said the deadline was on the 7th, but due to circumstances, I will push it until this Friday, which this Friday will be the 12th. Friday the 12th. So I'll probably do a video on the 12th. Maybe on Thursday, just to let people know what's going on. I've been setting up because pricing some books because I'm gonna go to my first sale, so that's exciting. A little nervous, but exciting. And something funny that happened is I kept on struggling to sell certain books where I was like, I don't want to sell those. Those are cool books. I'm not selling those. I'm keeping them in the collection. Let me tell you guys, when this big earthquake hit, where I believe it was like 7.1, comics were not in my thought. That was not the first thing in my mind. The first thing in my mind, I was cooking. I was making fried chicken right when my wife starts telling me there's an earthquake. And I look and everything is just swinging back and forth hard, and some of my comics started falling. I didn't go, oh my god, I gotta go to the rescue for these comics. No, I didn't care. It might get somebody annoyed that I say that, but it's the honest truth. The first thing I thought was I went to pick up my kids, make sure they're safe. That was the first thing I thought. So one thing I realized after that happened was the books I was struggling to not price and just put it on the side to put in the collection, I said, nah, don't care. Started pricing a bunch of the books, and some of those books, I met up with somebody who always buys from me, and he right away purchased some of those books. And that was cool. I made some quick cash on towards Torpedo's hosting like their own little con on Sunday, and there's gonna be some big vendors. So luckily, I've sold a lot on eBay real quick. I sold some in person, and I'm locked, I'm loaded, and I'm ready to look for some big books. So after the whole earthquake that happened, I realized I want to get rid of a bunch of books. I want to narrow it down from, I got about 40 long boxes and I don't know how many short boxes, down to 3 short boxes. That's pretty intensive mission, especially the way I'm buying new books too. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But luckily, I priced a bunch of books, and I moved a bunch to hopefully buy a couple of keys and grails that I want. And yeah, so once again, my bad. You know, I didn't have not been. I've been watching some videos, but not commenting. I have not really been too into the whole comic community as of late. But I'm back. So I'm gonna show the couple of books from the last 2 weeks. I got a Road to 300 Spawn. I think that's kind of like a homage or homage to 298 from Amazing Spider-Man. McFarlane, of course. I just love that black and white. I got the Goon. I never got to read the original Goon, and I said, you know what, sign me up to this one, and I've been liking it. I'm a fan so far, so I'll probably start collecting some of the Goon from the original one. Probably not the run. I'll just get a trade or the hard covers. Got a Thor 14, Conan the Barbarian, Detective Comics 1006, Justice League Dark 12. The only reason I'm going through those quick is because you guys already saw those. These are some of the other ones that you guys probably saw, but Deceased number 3, Harley Quinn number 63. I don't know, something about that cover I actually do like a lot. It's probably because it looks like a painted cover. Arrow number 1. I was debating whether to buy this book or not. I love the cover because I'm a huge anime fan, which sadly I did not get to go because just it didn't happen. One thing that I thought was really cool about Arrow, like I said, I love the cover because it's anime style. I did not want anything to do with the art germ. I wanted everything to do with this right here. This is pretty cool. Even the interior artwork's actually kind of like anime. So definitely excited to check it out. Just recently picked up the books. Like I said, I've been just up and down pricing everything, making sure everything's ready to go. I got the Mortal Hulk number 20. Of course, both covers. There's a chance, I don't know, I'll probably sell these off or something at where I'm gonna go sell, because I've officially sold my Mortal Hulk set. I figured, you know what, I'll buy the trade. It ain't that big a deal. I don't want to grab my book and be like, oh, I gotta be careful. I just want to grab the trade and read it. That's it. I want to read it, enjoy the story. So just happy that I moved the books, got a very good deal out of it, and gonna get a key book out of it. So thank you, Mortal Hulk. Justice League number 27. No One Left to Fight. The LCS owner told me, he's like, oh, this is a hot book. I was like, that's cool. I want to read it. It looks very colorful. Space Bandits, Mark Millar or Miller, whatever. I got Spider-Gwen number 10. Apparently, at some point or another, all spider people and Spider-Ham get tired of their costume and just say, I want to be a pig or I want to be a human. I got the Rick Grimes 192. I just thought this is a really cool cover. Lois Lane number 1. Once again, guys, my main thing, even though I am saying how I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of books, is still collect what you love. Do not fall for the whole spec. I feel like there's so much spec that people are not even focusing on the actual books. They're just focusing on the value of a book that they could flip right away. Like, oh, I could get $10 out of this, which is fine. There's people who just do it to flip. But I feel like there are some people who actually love comics and are getting caught up with it, and hopefully they don't get caught up to a point where they start putting in money that they shouldn't be putting in that could go towards a bill or something, and then their wallets start feeling it. I'm just saying it because I've seen it happen, and it sucks when it happens to people, and you're like, oh man, you were specking too hard on certain books. I bought Adventures of the Super Sons, number 12. You know what? Diamond needs to ship their books better, because I don't mind my book if I'm going to damage it myself. But when it's tore up like that, holy mackerel. And they were all beat up, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I just want to read it. It's the final issue. Fantastic Four, number 1, The Prodigal Son. Check that out. One of my favorite covers. Definitely got it for the cover. And I'm actually picking up the run, but don't know why I have an extra. Savage Avengers, Carnageized. I don't know how they pronounce that. I think that's a badass cover. Like I said, if I'm buying a book, it could be because of the cover, or I'm interested in finding out what's going on here. This has been one of my favorite runs. Hopefully do something else with the 2 kids, but they got older, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, just buy something that you love to read, something that you wanna, whether it's for the art or not. Some of these books I picked up for 50 cents. I thought it was pretty cool. Uncanny X-Men 309. It's a run filler, but it's actually autographed. I was like, oh, why not? 50 cents. X-Men Legacy number 260.1, whatever that means. But this Brooks cover just looks freaking sweet. So you don't need Scott Campbell for Rogue. You need Brooks. X-Men Legacy 262. This is one of my favorite covers actually from that run, and I just never once paid $10, $5 for whatever reason they would charge that. What if X-Men died on their first mission? It's freaking hilarious. The Uncanny X-Men 265. I never had this book, so it goes on to the run. Uncanny X-Men 305 goes on to the run, and it's autographed. Said 50 cents autograph. Why not? I don't have to pay $5. Uncanny X-Men 306 and Uncanny X-Men 308. So that's cool. Those were all the books that I picked up. I had a question for this is for the contest and for everybody that's in it. After I announce the winner I'll probably do the video like at Friday midnight. I'll try to make it quick so it loads up right away by Saturday morning. Do you guys want me to show the extra books that I put in? Or do you want to just keep it a surprise? And it's up to you if you want to do a video or if you want to keep it to yourself. Let me know. I've added a couple extra books. I know at first I only had like 6 or 7 books. I don't know, right now it's like at 10, 12, something like that. But just the pile was starting to grow a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to show what books I added, not until the contest is over. Let me know, guys, if you guys are interested in me showing what the books are after I announce the winner, or just want to keep it a surprise. Alrighty, guys. Till next time. Later.